Greetings. I was just remembering I was gonna do one of my many ideas for like a series, maybe thing to do focus on was a stoner science idea. So if anybody has any connections out there, Netflix or whatever, pitch a little series, stoner science. Never got around to doing that. But yeah, man, just dealing with some health issues now. I got this tooth thing on top of my normal back thing. It's kind of funny. So, been thinking about it. I'm gonna switch from over the counter NSAID, naproxen. I'm gonna switch to ibuprofen and Tylenol just for the temporary while I got this tooth thing going on. That's gonna get taken care of the 7th. But yeah, it's pretty weird. I remember this guy in the world of health that I really admired, and I need to figure out what happened to him or where he is or what's going on with Jorgen Tranberg. Jorgen Tranberg was a Swedish deep tissue massage. I forget there was even another word for it. What he did. But Jorgen was a really nice guy, and a friend of mine, Anna O'Connor, bought me like a session with Jorgen, and wanted me to maybe get into it with Jorgen as like a healing thing. Jorgen was pretty cool, pretty right, not bad advice. I remember he asked me about what I ate, and he said, "Could you eat more carrots? You can carry them around, munch them." Yes, my accent's not very good. He had a great accent, and he was a good guy, and he was a believer, in a lot of kind of alternative health food kind of things. But he did this rolfing. Is that what it's called? Rolfing? I mean, he got in there, man. Whoa, it like moved muscle and bone. Like it's after all, it's one system, right? Wow. Yeah, Jeff, could you eat more carrots? Yes, Yeah, he's a good guy. Jorgen Tranberg, and this theory of Rolfing. I think it's kind of good. I mean, it all is like one system, our health system. It's so impacted. Like just now, like this thing I went through. This is kind of funny with my tooth. Like, okay, it all started with the crown came off, but like my body had kind of numbed. Like I wasn't really aware that there was a problem going on there, and the crown came off, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll bring the crown to a dentist. Maybe they can just dab a little something, put it back on there. That's what I was thinking. That's where my mind was at. I'm totally not in touch. I just was not knowing. So anyway, kind of on purpose too. Now when I look back on it, kind of like willful oblivion. It's like I got too much. I'm working. Oh my God, I got to do this. I can't be, not now, not this. But yeah. So anyway, went to the dentist, man. Woo, for rapid, fast, hard look in the mirror. I mean, they took an X-ray, and so the bone next to the tooth that the thing's happening to, it's already gotten to its roots. So like the root canal I had before is now diminished by this new infection in the molar. It's kind of like I had a crown thing done, and then it's just kind of rotted out in there. And so I kind of got this crater, this rotting crater of a tooth. And once they showed me the x-rays, I could see from the x-ray there was diminishment of root structure in that area, and I was bummed. And then they got the tooth wand thing. It's a camera with a light that goes back in your mouth, and it brings it up on the screen. And I was like, oh my God, the crater. I mean, it was like a crater on Venus, it was like a horrible, red mess. The tooth whatever was left of the tooth underneath the crown was ugly. So it kind of sent me into kind of a shock in a way. Then I felt it, like the nerve. I became more aware of it and aware that this might be a growing infection. So of course I've been doing things hygienically, locally, topically to try to deal with it. Salt water, whatever, Listerine, brushing, that kind of thing. One time I was brushing, got some pretty good blood. I was like, ooh, don't go that hard. But it's kind of that kind of thing, right? And so the 7th is all going to be taken care of. And I wonder what Jorgen would say. He'd be looking at me like, Jeff, how much coffee do you drink at work? Oh my God. And then water? Okay. And then how are you going to? And where are the carrots? Anyway. All right.